Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I never said that, do I? Okay, hi guys, King here. So today is going to be a completely different video from what I used to do every Sunday. Today's video is about me trying to brag about something that I got new and I want to show you guys about it. But before I go, just a slight warning, I'm doing this video at daytime as opposed to nighttime where it's a bit more quiet. So you might hear cars pass by my road or you might hear the gen noise from my neighbor's side. Ignore all of these guys and just focus on me. Okay, so today's video is about this bad boy. So this right here is the Asus A14, not A40. This right here is the Asus TUF A14. It's a 14 inches laptop that I recently purchased for a price point that I will tell you guys later in this video. But this guy is a beast and I'm going to tell you guys all about this guy. Okay, so design quality or build quality. This is pretty much made out of plastic with a rubber feet, and it's not just any other plastic. Let's talk about that. It's a durable plastic, and I am not one of those tech guys who compare stuff like, oh, the plastic is shaky, the panel is not strong, the keyboard travel distance is not that. I'm not this guy. I just want something that would work for what I want it for and design what I wanted to design. Hence where I got this laptop. So build quality, in my opinion, I think it's good. I think it's superb. I think it's workable and it's good enough. It's not your MacBook. It's not made out of aluminium, but this looks like something that is durable, and it's very light. Let's start with that. It's very light. So let's talk about what you get in this box or in the box when you buy this laptop. So it doesn't come with so much actually. It comes with just three different compartments. So the first thing you would see is the laptop itself, and then the next thing you would see is the charger right next to the laptop, which is on your right side, and on the left side you'll find the cables. Now the charger is a 200 watts charging brick, which is what you want to use for this laptop. It's a gaming laptop, so obviously they come with big charging bricks. 65 watts will not cut it for this guy. It has to be something around 200 watts to be able to fully charge it to its full capacity. And then the charger, the cable is just what you use to plug the charger and then plug that into, just power outlets and the laptop itself. On the right side of this laptop, you have a couple of ports. You have a charging port on the right side. You also have a HDMI port, which is a full HDMI, not a mini HDMI. And then you have a Type-C cable, which can also act as a display port. And it can also act as a transfer cable and transfer port as well, because it transfers up to 40 gigabytes per second, which is a lot of speed. Then you also have a USB Type A, but 3.0 USB Type A, and then you have an audio jack on the right side, or on the left side, I mean to say. Now on the right side, you have another USB Type A 3.0, you have another Type C, and then you have a micro USB or a micro SD card slot, I mean to say. I do not know who uses that at this time or this age and time, but it's there in case you need it. On the back of the laptop, obviously, is where you have the vents. This is where the air comes out that is trying to cool up this laptop, because it usually gets hot when you're doing hard stuff on it. Even with the graphic card that it has, it gets hot when you're doing cool stuff on it. So you kind of get the vent space at the side, and that also helps to pass out the heat so that the laptop does not overheat. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the specs of this laptop. This laptop is a 14 inches laptop, like I said, it's the A14, which means it's a 14 inches laptop. It also has a 2K screen resolution, which I think is fine enough for what I designed with. 4K would not be bad, but I can afford 4K, so 2K is good. It's LCD, it's a LED rather. It's not OLED, it's not QLED, so it's just an LED 2K 14 inches screen. But it also has 16 gig of internal ROM space, and it has 512 internal memory space, and it has a NVIDIA RTX 4050 6 gig, which is beautiful, which is why I got this laptop, because of the graphic card. That is the reason why I got this bad boy. The processing chip that I use is not Intel Core. It uses AMD Ryzen 7, which is the lower brother of Ryzen 9, the AMD Ryzen 9. So this is pretty much fine by me. So I'm not at the bottom, I'm not at the top, but I'm somewhere in the middle, which is still again fine, I know, by me. So the battery life of this laptop lasts about 6 hours on paper. I've not tried it before, but on 6 hours on paper, it lasts 6 hours on a single charge, which is plenty of time for you to do light work. You can't game with this laptop for 6 hours, obviously, because gaming consumes more power. So you can do your light work like your Excel, your Microsoft, your return mails, do your light editing, and do stuff like that with startup if you want to. But I'm a designer, so I'm going to come from a design point of view. It will take you 6 hours if you're designing or editing, just so you know, on battery. You have to plug this in. But it's good to know that if you're doing light work, it can go 6 hours on the battery. This laptop also has what is referred to as This laptop also has what is known as NVIDIA G-Sync. So if you're a gamer out there, it means that you would not have screen tearing from when you're playing games. I noticed that I have that when I'm playing games on my PS5. But if I start to play game on this laptop, which I may not, except from Airblade or Hellblade, which I would like to play. Yeah, maybe Hellblade. But other than that, just so you know, you have the NVIDIA G-Sync, so your laptop or your game runs smoothly. Another beautiful thing again is that it has a refresh rate of 165 Hz, which makes it buttery smooth. So I remember when I opened this laptop for the first time, and I was trying to use it about, and I was checking, moving about with the mouse, I noticed it was very, very fast. In my head, I was like, this guy is too fast. Do I have to reduce the speed of the trackpad? And then I realized it's because of the refresh rate. So it's buttery smooth as compared to my MacBook M1 that is not as smooth as, this particular one. And if it interests you, if that is something you like, this laptop trackpad is made out of glass. It's not a plastic one, and it has a color gamut of 100% RGB. It's 78% Adobe color gamut or something like that. I'm not sure, but just in case it interests you for the nerd out there, it has that. Why did I get this laptop? Very important. So I got this laptop because I like 3D design. I used to do 3D design back in the day. With my older laptop, my older MacBook, late 2013, it had an NVIDIA graphics card, but it was very, very small. But it was a powerhouse. It did try its best, and I did push it to its max. My MacBook M1 series was trying, but it wasn't doing as much as I wanted it to do because of the lag that I get. Even sometimes when I'm editing in 4K and I'm doing a bit of color grade and color corrections, it kind of lags a bit, so I figured, why not get this bad boy and try it out and see if it's going to solve your problem, which it has been solving my problem. I've not used it for a long time. I only got it last week, but I just thought I would show you guys, show off, and tell you guys that there's a new guy in town, the Asus laptop. So one cool thing about this laptop is that the screen bends all the way to the hand. See how flat that is, guys. See how flat that is? It's like agege bread. Very flat. And I like that, which is very cool about this laptop. Now, how much did I get this laptop for? I got this laptop for around 1.5 million naira in Computer Village Ikeja. And that is, in my opinion, a fair price for the specs that is packed in this laptop, especially because it was new, or especially because I got it new. I had seen other options or other offers that was the same price, but they were not new. They were mostly UK use or London use, and I didn't want to get something that was not new for 1.5 million naira. So having to see this for that price, in my opinion, was a steal. So I quickly rushed, got that money around, took my house rent, took all the money from all my girlfriends, and borrowed from all my sugar mommy, and then I got the laptop, and I'm happy. So that is all for this video. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk and my show off and my blah blah blah. See you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think about this laptop. Do you think it's a cool laptop to have? Would you want to try it out? Do you think it's too expensive? Do you think it's too pricey? Or not? See you in the next one, guys. Bye, and have a lovely day.